Hello, welcome to the Dark Secrets channel. Today I am here to present you a wonderful story. Please do not forget to subscribe to follow my channel and not miss new videos. This story is not based on a real-life story, it is completely fictional. Deep in the shadows of the high mountains, there was a town forgotten by time. His name, long erased from maps and memories, was only whispered by the wind howling in the deserted streets. The few who dared to enter the abandoned land spoke of the eerie silence that clung to the air like a shroud. Abandoned decades ago, the town seemed to defy decay. Buildings with broken windows stood frozen in time, their empty eyes staring into space. With its relentless determination, nature began to take back what was once its own. The ivy was twisting its way up the collapsed walls and the weeds were moving towards the cobblestone streets. A loner named Alex arrived among the ruins, fascinated by the haunting stories that told of the town's tragic past. As the sun sank below the horizon, casting long shadows across the abandoned structures, Alex felt an inexplicable chill in the air. Wandering the abandoned streets, Alex realized that silence was more than just the absence of sound, it was a palpable force pressing against his eardrums. The atmosphere itself seemed to weigh down the town's secrets. As midnight approached, distant, eerie whispers echoed through the narrow streets. It was like they were calling Alex. Alex listened to these whispers and his heart began to beat rapidly, he was quite scared. These voices were the voices of the spirits in the abandoned town, stuck in a never-ending loop, reliving the last moments of their lives. The once vibrant community was now a ghostly echo of its former self, forever trapped in a nightmarish purgatory. The curse appeared through ghostly images, such as a tragic fire that destroyed the town. Feeling the weight of the town's pain, Alex decides to solve the mystery that connects the town's lost souls. Frightening whispers drew him towards the cemetery. Each step revealed more chilling truths, leading to a long-forgotten cemetery hidden beneath a gnarled oak tree. A weathered tombstone in the middle of the cemetery revealed the name of the person responsible for the town's demise. Warned by the cruel hands of time, the tombstone bore the name of the town's traitor, Elias Blackwood. The letters carved in stone sounded like accusations, the weight of remorse carried through the ages. Alex traced the name with trembling fingers, feeling the cold, rough surface beneath them. The moon hung low in the ink-black sky, casting an eerie glow over the desolate cemetery. Alex's flashlight flickered as it illuminated the weathered tombstone in the middle of the cemetery. The cold night air seemed to rush in, wrapping itself around Alex like a ghostly shroud. A feeling of foreboding that was intensifying with each passing moment filled the atmosphere. Alex stood there frozen for a while and then quickly left and went home. That night in his dream he saw the spirits asking for his help. The spirits were in the flames begging to get us out of here. One of the spirits approached Alex and said, he showed him a tree-lined path, and at that moment Alex suddenly woke up from sleep. He was quite impressed. Alex thought for a moment about that tree-lined path he had seen in his dream, the spirits asking for help and the grave of Elias Blackwood to which the whispers in the town took him and decided to investigate. There was a quiet little village to the north of town. He stopped by and tried to find out if anyone knew Elias Blackwood. He met with a few people in the village and learned from them that there was a person called John Blackwood and that John was Elias Blackwood's cousin. He went to meet him. The man was quite old, he did not want to tell at first, but when Elias insisted, John told all the facts. Taking a deep breath, Alex began to uncover the buried truth. The story of Elias Blackwood, who once wielded his influence like a weapon, has revealed a terrifying truth. Alex's voice shook but remained steady as the details emerged. Elias Blackwood's insatiable thirst for wealth has led him down a dangerous path. He betrayed not only his business partners but also his own relatives, triggering a series of events that doomed the town to an endless nightmare. Elias orchestrated a series of betrayals that shattered the trust that bound the community together. In a calculated move to consolidate power, he created discord among his partners and turned them against each other. As friendships fractured and alliances dissolved, the town's fabric of unity dissolved. The climax of his betrayal manifested itself in a disastrous event that echoed through the ages, a tragic fire that burns the heart of the town. Driven by a lust for power and an insatiable appetite for wealth, Elias sacrificed the society that once trusted him. The flames that licked the buildings were not just the result of a tragic accident, they were a manifestation of Elias Blackwood's malevolence, a fiery proof of his treachery. The once bustling town had now turned into smoldering ruins, a ghostly reflection of the darkness that stained his soul. After learning all this, Alex was quite confused, and since he was also affected by the dreams he had, he contacted Jack, a paranormal investigator, and told him about his dreams. And together they followed the tree-lined path to the cemetery. In the silence of the tomb, the wind picked up speed and brought with it ghostly echoes of the past. Shadows danced over the tombstones, as if spirits had been moved by revelation. The air crackled with palpable tension, with the living and the dead mixing in the abyss of an ancient showdown. A mournful wind carried the whispers of the vengeful spirit intertwined with the town's tragic fate. Ghostly appeared around Alex and Jack, drawn to the tombstone like moths to the flames. In the ghostly glow the souls displayed visions of the past, a ghostly game that shows moments of deception, flames of revenge and brutal torture haunting the abandoned town. Even the cemetery seemed to groan under the weight of untold secrets, as if the entire world was mourning the tragedy that had befallen it. Alex and Jack learn of Elias' terrible plan and a secret deal that determines the fate of the town. He summoned an evil spirit through a dark ritual and bound it to the town with a terrible curse. The evil spirit became an instrument of Elias' revenge against those who dared to stand in his way. Thanks to the experience of his career in paranormal communication, Jack destroyed the evil spirit and evil magic with a ritual he performed. Thus, the curse that had been on the town for years was gone, and the souls imprisoned in the fire found peace by moving towards the light. Elias Blackwood's legacy, etched in the ashes of the abandoned town, has become a cautionary tale. It served as proof that unchecked ambition and a heart consumed by greed can give birth to a darkness that can tear apart the foundations of a community. Dear friends, thank you for listening and watching this story. If you liked the story, do not forget to leave a like on our video. Also, if you subscribe to my channel, you will be informed about new content. See you later.